Look like Nike has made a big announcement about Caitlin Clark's sneakers. Guys, for this one here.
Nike just unveiled official images of Caitlin Clark's new Kobe 6 sneakers, and not everyone's thrilled. Angel Reese's reaction has the internet buzzing as the tension between the two stars heats up once again. But while Clark's shoes dominate headlines, something strange is happening with her Nike merchandise that no one's talking about. Before we break it all down, let me know in the comments, are you Team Caitlin or Team Angel? And be honest, would you really spend $190 on these sneakers?
If it was left up to me, I think it's going to look like the Kobe's. In some way, shape, form, or fashion. We know Nike did make an announcement a couple months ago about her logo. So that was dope to get that. But these shoes right here are scheduled to drop. Trending on Twitter, man. Caitlin Clark is back trending on Twitter. Which is
Nike just dropped official images of Caitlin Clark's second Kobe 6 Player Edition sneaker, and social media went wild. The colorway, called Light Army Blue, looks clean, featuring a reptile skin upper, blue accents, and that signature cushion foam that feels like walking on air. The pair officially releases on November 12th for $190, which is about standard for high-end basketball sneakers these days.
To say Nike has released official images of Caitlin Clark's second Kobe Protro sneaker, the Kobe 6 in Light Army Blue, featuring a fox reptile skin upper, bloodic blue accents, and cushion foam for enhanced performance. The design honors Kobe Bryant's Black Mamba and was first worn by the Indiana Fever star during her 2024 rookie season. The sneakers are scheduled for launch on November the 12th, and they'll be starting at $190. Nike sneakers and select retailers are building Caitlin Clark 8.
Clark rocked these kicks during her rookie season with the Indiana Fever, and they're built to honor Kobe Bryant's Black Mamba legacy. The snakeskin texture and attention to detail are no accident. It's all part of the tribute. And honestly, fan or not, you've got to admit these sneakers are straight fire. That gray and blue combo, perfect. You could pair them with almost any outfit and still look sharp.
Anything like I stated about Caitlin Clark actual signature shoes, but these are the sneakers that is scheduled to drop November the 12th, man. These are nice. They are really, really, really nice. I love the colorway. You could throw these together with a fire fit. I ain't gonna hold you. These are nice. And not to mention, they're even better basketball shoes. So if some of you guys are basketball players, you know what I'm saying? These are good shoes. My son, he got the Grinches.
But here's where things get interesting. Right after Nike dropped the official images, Angel Reese reportedly wasn't too happy about it. While she hasn't said anything directly, she's smart enough to avoid going off publicly. Sources say she was seriously upset. And honestly, it's understandable. Reese has been putting in the work, dominating the boards, and proving herself as one of the toughest players in women's basketball. Yet, it's Caitlin Clark getting the big spotlight and sneaker treatment from Nike, and that's got to sting.
We're live on WNIK, and as usual, we're talking about Caitlin Clark.
Let's be real. The sneaker game isn't just about talent, it's about marketability. And right now, Caitlin Clark is the golden child. She's locked in an 8-year deal with Nike, already has her own logo, and her second Player Edition sneaker is about to drop. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is still waiting for her turn. And while her frustration makes sense, it's not exactly fair to blame Clark for Nike's choices. But before we crown Clark as the queen of basketball merch, there's something we need to talk about. Her sales might be slowing down. Remember when anything with her name sold out instantly? Those days might be gone. Check Nike's site, and you'll see her gear. Hoodies in all sizes, $50 tees, even a $110 jumpsuit, all still in stock. This is the same merch that used to disappear in minutes, and now it's just sitting there. Something's changed. Maybe fans already stocked up, maybe the market's oversaturated, or maybe the hype is cooling off a bit. Sure, her first Kobe SIXS are reselling for over $400 on StockX, double the retail price, so sneaker demand is still strong. But the merch tells a different story, raising the question of whether her next release will really sell out in November. Bots might snap up sneakers fast, but they don't touch regular merch. That means these numbers reflect real fan interest. And right now, that interest in Caitlin Clark gear just isn't what it used to be. If Angel Reese is watching all this unfold, she's probably thinking two things: frustration that Caitlin Clark is getting the signature treatment while she's still waiting, and quiet satisfaction seeing that even with Nike's massive push, Clark's merch isn't flying off shelves. It's a subtle reminder that the gap between them might not be as big as Nike wants everyone to believe. Now, about timing, Clark's new sneakers drop on November 12th, right before the holiday shopping rush. Smart move by Nike to catch early Christmas buyers. But it also means these shoes will be battling countless other releases in an oversaturated market. Unless the product truly stands out, it's easy to get lost in the noise. The shoes were originally slated for October, but Nike quietly delayed them to November without explanation. Maybe it was to build hype, maybe production issues, or maybe they noticed merch sales dipping and decided to adjust their strategy. Another interesting point, Caitlin Clark's been mostly quiet this offseason. She hasn't put out much basketball-related content, which is totally fair. Everyone deserves downtime. But from a marketing standpoint, that silence might be cooling the buzz right when Nike needs it most. That silence creates gaps. People forget, the hype fades, and suddenly the merchandise isn't moving like it once did. Nike probably wishes Clark had stayed more visible to keep momentum alive. Meanwhile, Angel Reese has been everywhere, active on social media, attending events, staying vocal, and constantly in the spotlight. From a hustle standpoint, she's doing everything right. But Nike made their choice, and that choice was Caitlin Clark. Whether that was the right business move is still unclear, because the numbers aren't exactly showing a slam dunk. The Clark-Reese rivalry isn't just about basketball. It's a clash of two completely different paths to fame. Clark prefers to let her game do the talking, while Reese thrives on personality, energy, and engagement. Both strategies have value, but Nike's betting big on Clark's quieter approach. Maybe it'll pay off. Maybe her November sneaker drop will sell out and prove everyone wrong. Maybe this slowdown is just temporary, and a year from now, we'll be talking about record-breaking sales. But right now, there are real questions about whether the hype can last. Reese's feelings, frustration, jealousy, or pure competitive drive are understandable. She's watching someone else get opportunities she knows she's earned. And honestly, she's got a case. Her rebounding numbers are elite, her personality is magnetic, and her fan base is loyal. Still, Nike chose Clark, and that's the game. To be fair, the sneaker itself is impressive. The reptile skin upper isn't just stylish, but durable. The blue accents stand out tastefully, and at $190, it's priced right alongside other premium basketball shoes. If you're planning to actually hoop in these, they're solid performers. The Kobe 6 line has always been known for top-tier on-court quality, and this player edition keeps that reputation intact. But sneakers don't sell on performance alone, they sell on story. And right now, that story is complicated. Caitlin Clark is trying to cement herself as the face of women's basketball. Angel Reese is pushing back against that crown. And Nike's stuck in the middle, wondering if they backed the right player. Combine that with merch sales slowing down, and this becomes more than just another sneaker drop. It's a storyline about branding, timing, and shifting hype. The resale market will reveal a lot. If these sneakers sit on shelves or barely move past retail, that's not a good look. But if they resell for $400 or $500, like her first release, Nike can relax knowing the demand's still there. Based on current trends, though, it wouldn't be surprising if this drop doesn't hit the same peak as before. And there's another factor. The women's basketball market is still evolving. It's growing fast with more attention than ever, but it's not yet on the same level as men's basketball, where signature shoes sell out instantly and dominate resale platforms. The audience is smaller, the hype cycles are shorter, and every release is still testing the limits of what women's sports merchandising can really do. The women's basketball market is still finding its footing. The audience is smaller, buying power is different, and competition for people's attention and money is intense. Nike's trying to grow the market while cashing in on it, which is a tough balance to strike. Angel Reese is likely watching all this closely, thinking about her own next move. Does she stick with her current brand, start campaigning for her own signature deal, or let her performance speak for itself? The logical move might be to stay focused on the game, but let's be real. These are elite athletes driven by pride and competitiveness, and silence isn't Reese's style. If she feels overlooked or disrespected by Nike's approach, she'll probably make it known. Bottom line, the sneakers themselves are clean, dropping November 12th for $190, and they'll likely sell decently. But the days of Caitlin Clark merchandise instantly selling out might be behind us, and that says a lot about where her marketability stands right now. Reese has every reason to feel frustrated. Nike has every right to make business calls, and fans have every reason to question whether the hype still matches the reality. So what do you think? Will these sneakers sell out or sit on shelves? Is Angel Reese right to be upset, or should she focus on securing her own deal? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more basketball drama, because things are just heating up.